Hello guys, welcome to another video on my channel. This is obviously going to be a creatism video of Rory and Lorelai Gilmore. And I wanted to do this because I'm just rewatching the series again and I wanted to create them. This creatism would be a lot shorter, but I had to restart Rory's face because I worked on it and it just didn't look right, and so after a while you will see that this is because the video at the moment is a little bit faster as later, because I just had to redo it again. It just didn't look like her, and so yeah, I decided to try it again, and yeah, I think in the end it looks a lot better and it looks a lot like her in my opinion. And so that's what matters. It's also an issue that there is no hair that really looks like Rory's hair. I don't know how, because it's such a simple hairstyle. So that's really strange. I don't know why this is. And also the problem with creatism videos is that I never know what to talk about. So if I ramble or if I don't talk that much, that's because I just don't know what to talk about. I'm so not at all spontaneous when it comes to recording. So yeah, it could be that I just ramble and tell you something about the weather or something else. I don't even know. Yeah, still working on the old face, and I really tried hard to get her face to look like Rory's, but it just didn't work. I don't know when I start over. I think in a few seconds, and then it will be a lot better. And I think in the end Rory looks good, but Lorelai somehow looks a lot better. I don't know why, because I think I did a great job with, if I can say so myself, I did a good job with Rory. She's my favorite character, and yeah, I think that she really looks like her. This is where I changed the face, so I think that nose and these eyes look way better than what they looked before. I had a bit of trouble with her face shape. That's always the main problem with creating Sims from celebrities or real persons, so that's just how it is now. And I don't know, there are not too much skin tones that really seem natural to me, and well, that's how I see it. So in my opinion, they don't tend to look really natural because they have just one color, and skin never has just one color. So, and I think it's also not light enough, the skin tone, for Rory at least, and her freckles are too dark for her skin. I wanted to use the freckles because she has a lot of them. Somehow they are way too dark. And as I mentioned before, I didn't get the right hairstyle for her, and I don't want to use that really blue eyes because they somehow look really artificial, and I didn't want to have that with Rory. And I think the light blue suits her way better. And I think it would be nice if there would be a brown color between the dark brown and the middle brown. I think this dark brown is way too dark for Rory. But well, that's just one of the problems that I had with creating her. I really don't know how long it takes. I think it took me the longest to create a face. I think the clothing is really went really fast, so I think we will see that in a minute. And as soon as I did put makeup on her, it somehow looked really weird, not like her anymore. So I tried to do it without makeup, so that's just why she almost doesn't wear any makeup. And I really wanted to create her Chilton uniform, but as soon as I went for the blue checkered skirt, it just looked really weird. Blue is way too blue, so I decided to pick the black one, and I think that's also really good. There I try to change the hair and the skin color, but yeah, that's as good as it gets, I think. And it's so sad that we don't have the right hairstyle. It would be so easy to create that, because most of the time Rory just has a middle parting or a center parting, so I don't know why that doesn't exist. I mean, we have side partings, so there is no problem with that, but with middle parting, somehow they don't exist. And I'm just rambling because I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, I try to create different versions of a uniform. I really like school uniforms somehow. I'm sad that there aren't any school uniforms in Germany, because I think I would have liked that. I try to recreate her clothing from the first season, because I think in the first season she's not that mature and she just wears. Sometimes she really wears some strange clothes. And I didn't went so far because I wanted it somehow to look at least a little bit pretty, so I try to incorporate that in her style. That she's not that that she just doesn't know what to wear. In the first parts, she always wears big jumpers and that cargo pants, and I really see that a lot in the series. But now I'm in the season 3 at the moment, and now she she is developing her own style. Although she always wears, I don't know why, she always wears pink or flowery dresses. I think that has to do with her mother, Lorelai, who also wears a lot of pink and girly things. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's okay for her if she wants to wear that. I just can't get. I just don't understand it. But well, if you like it, it's okay to like it. I don't want to say that it's not okay. It's totally fine. It's just not my personal style. So I try to incorporate a lot of flowers and a lot of light blue in her clothing. And I think now we have a lot of flowery dresses and girly dresses in The Sims, so that's good for Rory to create. And I think the outfit I like the most is Rory's children outfit, so one of the children outfits. And from Lorelai it will be her pink shirt and the cowboy hat, but you will see that in a minute. Or in 2 minutes, I don't even know how long this takes. I think we're almost finished with Rory though. Yeah, I somehow try to change her haircut for different occasions. So for formal wear, she has another hairstyle than for sleepwear and for sportswear and so on. So I tried to bring a little bit of variety in it. And then I chose, of course, her aspiration and her traits. I think she is a bookworm and a genius. That's how I imagine her. And that's also how she is described the whole time in the series. So there was no really a big decision to choose her traits. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, there I'm creating Lorelai. Well, at least I start with her, and I think she didn't take me so long. Although I expected her to take me a lot longer than Rory, but somehow she didn't take me that long. Mysterious. And she has a really special nose shape, and I didn't. I'm not as happy with her as I am with Rory, although I think Lorelai looks a lot more like the real actress than Rory does. But yeah, that's just how I feel about them. But all in all, I'm really happy with them both, with both of them. So that's okay. What am I doing now? Yeah, choosing the right eye color because I don't like the bright blue. And her eye shape is really odd. Not odd, well, it just looks not as the eye shapes we have in The Sims 4, so that's always really difficult to recreate, so I'm so sorry if I sound all over the place. I didn't record anything like that for a long time, so it's just really strange to do it again, and I'm not used to it anymore. Also trying to pick the right hairstyle for Lorelai. As well, there was no hairstyle that did really resemble the hairstyle she had in the series. But well, that wasn't the biggest problem. And I think with Dine Out, that hairstyle that came with it, the big curly one, this is the one I use the most for Lorelai and Rory as well, because it just suits them so well. Yeah, it just looked really good on them. And I tried to give her some wrinkles, but they were way too deep and they didn't look natural. And so she just looks really, really young. I made her a young adult because I think when season 1 starts she's just 32, and I just didn't want to make her an adult because I think that would be too old for Lorelai. Well, I had a little bit of trouble with her clothing because I think they started with the series in 2002, and now it's 14 years later, and we don't have the style of 2002 in The Sims 4. Not really. Well, some outfits perhaps, or some parts of the outfits, but I didn't want her to look odd. So I don't know. Sometimes she also wears strange clothes, but I can't say if this is because it's just not modern anymore, or, well, I know it's also because she just wears strange clothing sometimes, but that's okay. And I think that's my favorite outfit on her. I wanted to resemble the outfit that she wore at Rory's first day in Chilton. So there's the cowboy outfit. And I didn't know what to choose as her formal wear because I can't remember what she wore on some formal occasions in the series, so I just picked a random dress and then I went with it. And she also wears a lot of pink and purple, I think, and red. So that also suits her very well, so I think that's okay. And I try to give her some kind of an outgoing outfit because character is really outgoing, and other than Rory, she likes to go out, and I think Rory is a lot more conservative than Lorelai is, as you probably know when you watch the series. So I try to recreate that in her style as well. What else? I don't really know what her traits were. I think I went for soulmate as an aspiration, and traits perhaps. That's difficult. But we will see in a minute. I think I went for. No, I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm really curious to know what I picked. Okay, so she's cheerful, ambitious, and family-oriented. Okay, that's good as well. So we are in the screenshots now. I hope you liked this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.